to read them later. So, we will move on. I'm actually gonna jump over and see if I can post this on Facebook just to let people know it's happening. Um, let's see what I can get. I hope nothing randomly starts playing. I am live. Here's the link. / Jono explains things live. Hey, it actually got the title right this time. Facebook usually will not have the right title when I'm trying to advertise the live streams. But this time, I guess because I'm streaming at the moment, it has the title right. I am live. Yeah, okay, that's good enough. And I will share that to get it over to my personal page as well. Okay. If you're watching and you know anybody that might be interested in watching the stream, then feel free to let them know. But we're just gonna chill out. We actually already have been streaming for about 35 minutes. Actually, slightly over 35 minutes. Um, so we're gonna continue with the paper and the randomness. Are you doing it still? Are you asleep?
I like to read 3 words.
What if you have to read more than 3 words?
Didn't you say I was gonna alternate?
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. She's picking a random one this time,
Take it.
or not a not random one this time.
Mustache. Skydive.
Wait, skydiving, like the verb.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mustache skydive. I'm gonna go with aggressive. I
Okay.
want to see an aggressive mustache
Are
skydive.
we gonna? Do you want me to do this like a detailed picture of a man just like falling,
I
like
wanted a
skydiving?
mustache
You want the mustache itself
to have
to
a
be
face
skydiving.
and
Okay.
be aggressively skydiving.
So if we have a lesson in hydrodynamics, we can see we'll have our plane here. I am writing in black. Yes. Oh God.
Hydrodynamics? Isn't that?
Well, fluid dynamics. Sorry.
Okay, that's the
Hydro
one.
specifically water. Fluid is gas and water. Um,
Because solids can't really be fluid.
they can on a macro scale. Like if you had like a billion marbles, and you were looking at a very large scale,
Yeah.
then you could consider it a fluid if you were like zoomed out enough. But
Right, but it's
um,
individually they're not fluid.
yeah. Um, but that would still just be simulating it as a fluid. It wouldn't be an actual fluid because a fluid is defined by its molecular connections and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, show me what it's done.
Okay. Oh God. Um, we go back to my struggles of being bad at completing lines. All right. So I am going to try and do this once more. There we go. That's pretty good. Maybe color in some of these bigger areas. And all right. I did have a couple friends say they were thinking about stopping by sometime in the evening, but so
Tonight?
if we have no, not like physically stopping by,
Oh
like
god, I
jumping
was
on the
like, I
stream.
need
Oh
to
no,
put them on the
no.
list.
All right,
Oh
so we
god.
have our
My
plane.
heart's
I'm
racing.
not sure why a passenger plane is going to be the site of a skydiving mustache, but we'll see how it works. So if the mustache were to jump out, then we're going to assume it's slightly closer to us, but it's going to be like trailing off. So it's going to be kind of flowing in like a teardrop shape, but then it's going to have its little uh, kind of what is it? I guess you could call it cleavage if it were referring to that kind of crease So mustaches, we're going for kind of like a handlebar mustache, but in the air, it's gonna sort of poof out and not be curled up at all. So this could also be like a Fu Manchu, I guess. No, the Fu Manchu don't have the thicker part right under the nose. So when I initially thought about this in my head, I was thinking of kind of like um, God, what's his name? From Bugs Bunny, the cowboy, the bug.
Elmerfoot.
Is it
No,
Elmerfoot?
Elmerfoot's the hunter.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh shit.
But yeah, so because he has this kind of mustache, so I was kind of just thinking of having like his kind of
I
face
don't know what you're talking
on the mustache
about. Go
itself.
back. Come here.
Um, there's actually a character I believe in Looney Tunes that is just kind of like a ball of hair.
Hi.
I don't remember what his name is either, but we can get some coloring in here. We're gonna get some blue eyes to match the blue skies. It's actually looks a lot like the character I was thinking of. Um, so there are some fireworks going off in the background, and the dog is probably not too happy about that. But
She up and walked away and then heard them. Was like, oh, just give me
yeah,
her back.
she is not gonna leave us tonight.
Which is one right here. Oh no.
So we're gonna have these kind of intense eyebrows that are surprisingly on a mustache,
Hey, if you
and
can have a fire underwater on SpongeBob, then you can have a mustache have eyebrows.
so I don't know if you could hear my girlfriend, but she was saying that if you could have a fire underwater on SpongeBob, then you can have eyebrows on a mustache. But I'm sure if I grew my mustache to where my eyebrows were on my mustache, my girlfriend would probably be somewhat uh, angry or trying to get rid of them.
I would shave you in your sleep.
Yeah, except I wake up pretty easily in
Yeah,
my
you do.
sleep, so uh,
But one would already be gone, so you'd have to face it. You'd be pissed, but you'd be fine.
I'm not sure why he's sticking his tongue out, but I guess he's just kind of like angry at the air. So we're gonna do some coloring here, get some red and some pink, and then I need to color or finish and make sure this is a complete line. So we're just gonna sort of draw it in a little bit darker just to make sure for certain that this is a complete shape. Like right there, you could see there was an opening. Um, but this is actually similar to how I begin my drawings with my comic because I actually will draw something kind of just chicken scratch and see how it looks just shape wise and then kind of go in and clean it up. Although I'm not going to clean it up here because it's actually hair, so having lines sticking out isn't necessarily a bad thing um, for texture reasons. But we are going to just finish up this shape and see how this goes. So we're almost there. And we're going to pick gray, or not gray, brown. Um, so we have this, and maybe we'll get some other shades and just get some lines in there and get some going off to the side. This isn't the most cleaned up mustache, but all the lines on here have to be kind of following the airflow that would be going over these kind of bulbous areas of the mustache. And perhaps this mustache has a mustache of its own. So we'll get that going. And we'll just continue this pattern of drawing these lines. And as it gets to the thinner area, they'll kind of stick out a little bit. I don't know if you can actually hear those. I don't know if they're like firecrackers or actually.
No, that sound like
Yeah, they
actual.
sound like actual fireworks that fly up in the air. I don't think that we're actually allowed to have fireworks in our complex, but we live pretty close to an actual neighborhood, so
And there's a horse field.
um,
They might
Oh
everyone
yeah,
else is in the
or
bar.
in the park or something.
Yeah.
There's a park just a street down. So this is definitely a mustache. We might do some background picture here. Now that I've zoomed out a bit, I kind of need to complete this plane, or at least draw it the rest of the way out, so that it continues to the edge. And then just need to make sure that this is all complete. That's not complete there. There we go. Oh crap. Okay. I'm sorry if that's visible on the screen with the flickering. I don't know if that was a glitch on my end or if that was actually showing up on the stream. But because I pulled the paint window to be slightly different in shape, uh, the screen capturing software was none too happy with me. So we're going to see how this looks when I color this. It did not work. So we're going to have to do some doctoring up close. Let's see what we got. So that should be good. We're going to scroll down slightly. And we're just looking for a spot that is completely open um, to the plane body. There it is. And I think that's it. So if I color this blue, there we go. So we have our coloring here. Maybe I can make this gray and then these light blue for the inside. Or maybe we'll go with a yellow. Oh, that's not complete. So we have to complete that circle. Grab our yellow, get that. And I think that is probably, if something's going fast, it needs to have lines coming off of it. So this is a skydiving mustache that is aggressively flying down towards the earth. That is very far below it, I would imagine. We can just add some clouds in here for good measure. Yeah, that's a cloud. So we have a cloud here that apparently is not complete. I'm not sure how, but we will just kind of put a blob there and grab our white. And I don't know what, oh, it's right here. That's the problem. So we can switch over to the pencil, finish that off, and color that in. And then we will get another cloud over here, grab our white, color that in, and I think that we have a finished picture. So we will save this off before we wake up Megan. But this is Mustache Skydiving aggressively. So we have that picture, and I think it's probably important that I show the person who picked out these wonderful words. So, are you awake?
Alright.
Well, did you want to see the finished product?
Yeah. I love it.
She loves it.
It double as a bra, but I love it.
Yeah, I mean, it might be pretty itchy. I know how you don't like itchy bras, but
SpongeBob made a sweater out of his eyelashes.
and Squidward said it was itchy.
Yeah, but those are eyelashes, not hair. I condition.
I don't know if you really condition. Well, I mean, you can condition a mustache, but at the same time, it's usually some wiry hair, so it's a little bit more difficult to work with.